All right, y'all. So I'm back in the building to do another reading, child. It's gonna be on MegTheeStallion and her new relationship. She done popped out with Klay, baby. Klay Thompson, basketball player, little light skinned cutie. I'm a little excited about this one because I like Klay. I always go peep on his page, chill. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a little excited about this one, but a lot of people not too excited, right? They feel like, oh, Clayton got himself mixed up with a spider in the web. So we're gonna go ahead and do a quick read on this. But I got a little excited, child. I got a little excited. I said, oh, I like Klay. Klay Thompson is too cute for words, baby. Okay. So anyway, let's get serious. So MegTheeStallion the other day popped out with Klay Thompson. Basically, she took a photo, posted it on Instagram, and in the back there's this guy sitting in the back. So people started saying, "Hey, you know how people are. The Instagram social media detectives. They opened it up to see who it was, and oh, lo and behold, it was Klay Thompson with his little cute self. Anyway, so good job, mate. Good job. Good job. On the rest of these little men was a little crusty and dusty for me. But I'm feeling this little Klay Thompson situation. So we're gonna do a little reading and see if this is going. I'm gonna live through you vicariously. So anyway, let me get back to myself. So basically, we're gonna do a reading just to see what's the energy around it. She posted him on her page. And then these white guys did an interview with Klay Thompson's father, literally just lusting all over MegTheeStallion. Not his father, but these guys. That they did it. His dad was on some interview. When I say they were just completely just lusting after MegTheeStallion. And pretty much asking his dad, like, do you know this woman? Do you know your son is dating MegTheeStallion? And he was like, I don't know. Clay's dad was like, I don't know who MegTheeStallion is. So of course they showed him a picture of MegTheeStallion, and this and your son in the background. Is this your house? And I was just like, wow, they're just doing the most. And then of course the dad. I mean, I felt like after being pressured so much, the dad was just like, yeah, she's a beautiful woman and what have you. But I'm like, golly, y'all just literally on here lusting behind MegTheeStallion with his dad present. He hasn't even met the woman yet. Just totally, I'm telling you, just out of pocket. So anyway, Klay has taken to his social media. Hey, Klay. Klay has taken to his social media to now confirm that he is in fact in a relationship with MegTheeStallion. Now, I know a lot of people like she was just with this other guy, Tori, right? The basketball player. Who cares? It's called dating. Dating, child. Before I got married, I could tell you how many people I dated. Okay? It's called dating. You're dating around. You're seeing what fits for you. Dating. That's what it's called. Go look up the definition of dating. And half of these people out here with 2, 3 boyfriends. They got a boyfriend, a side dude, and they got a guy that's paying a different bill every day, every month. So go sit down. Right? Like, I mean, why are we so hard on these women? Even like when we talk about other female celebrities, we're so hard on them. It's like, come on. It's like we're just too judgmental. Too judgmental. Like, what is happening here? So, anyway, let's do a reading on MegTheeStallion and Klay Thompson. Let's see if love will last between them. Let's see if this is a good match. She seems to like him. She's excited. Baby, she couldn't wait to post this man on her social media. So, let's get into the reading around Klay Thompson and MegTheeStallion. We hope it lasts, y'all. Let's go ahead and pull some messages. Meg is a hot girl. Does she really like Klay? Give me the energy around MegTheeStallion. Does she like the basketball? Does she really like him? Because she was kind of kicking it with she does. She likes him. Give me the energy. She was kicking it with the Nigerian man for a minute. Then we saw her with Tori. And then now Klay. This is after she broke up with the guy she was with for a minute. Does she really like Klay Thompson? She is the high priestess. So I feel like this. When you see that high priestess, that means they really have a great understanding. They're really communicating. Right? That's Cancer energy. So that means I'm all in my feelings, right? I'm all in my feelings about this. The Justice card is also there for them too. We straightforward. It is what it is, right? I like this because these both represent, right? Like we telling each other how we feel and we keeping it real with each other. I love that. I love that a lot, right? That's what it talks about. They do have Wheel of Fortune. They do have Wheel of Fortune. So that means they will experience just like that. But like I saw somebody, I think it was Gossip of the City. She was already starting our mess. I mean, as much as I like Gossip of the City, girl, give it up. Tori's not your brother nor your man. Why are you fighting so hard for him, girl? It is like at the end of the day, like just stop, right? But this does speak to they will go through a negative phase. And that negative phase can be from people. Look how somebody trying to put something together like this man Clay's best friends with Tori. Probably just took a quick little picture, right? Negative phase, people saying stuff. And the thing is, I know people, especially they're in an age group where they want to be expressive and on social media. Sometimes you got to learn how to protect your relationship because people are going to try to pull you apart, right? This is what it talks about. To try to pull you apart. This represents, right, to create disharmony, to create imbalance, a misalignment. So you know, as much as you want to be able to say I'm with this person, you also want to protect the relationship as well. But she does. The question was, does she like Klay Thompson? And right now it feels like they like, you know, she likes him. She's being straightforward. She has explained to him what happened with the Tory Lanez situation, right, and how it pulled her life out of control. He's a stand-up guy. Like, if I'm gonna tell you this, if you wanted a man like to be straight up with you, for you, about you, Klay Thompson. He is the Knight of Pentacles in his energy. The Knight of Pentacles represents this. He ain't playing a whole bunch of games, right? Knight of Pentacles is a person who's steady, you know, who's responsible. Not that he don't have his nonsense with him. Everybody does. But when you see this Knight of Pentacles, that means somebody that she can really depend on, and that's really straightforward, right? Also, this person has been in, you know, the media. He's been a celebrity in his own right in terms of his craft. You know, he's, you know, has won several awards. Her celebrity and his celebrity is a different type of celebrity, right? Because they're coming from different realms, but also too, like that all this stuff doesn't faze him. She does this right. Like, she's actually found her a really solid guy. Like, that's why I say I always go peep on his page. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, who is that? I remember the last girl he was dating. She was cute too. But I was like, you know, I was kind of rooting for them a little bit, whatever. But anyway, you know, to me, this represents she has found a solid, like, a little connection. You know, let's ask what his energy is towards her. You know, he all online rubbing on her child. I'm like, what? What's going on? Give me the energy around Klay Thompson as it relates to. So obviously we can see that they have been together. They are very intimate, right? In their messages. He don't care what y'all talking about at this point. Because see how, like, even in these messages, when you look at some of this stuff too, you look at some of the messages that's already fallen out, he already ready for it, right? Now, the Hierophant represents people are going to try to tear it down, right? Or you blinded, you letting this woman lead you. She was in a situation, y'all, you know, oh damn, she done got Klay, you know. You know, you're going to, MegTheeStallion, the problem with Meg is that she always is going to face a lot of resistance from women. Women, for whatever reason, just don't like MegTheeStallion. Even before the Tory Lanez, a lot of women don't like MegTheeStallion, even before the Tory Lanez situation broke out, right? But this represents people are going to be going at her. And for him, it's going to be a situation where he's going to stand up. Like this Knight of Swords in his messages, this represents he's going to stand up for her, right? This means in his messages that he's going to defend her. He's going to defend her. The Knight of Swords is about he is going to defend her, right? This is what it talks about. He's been informed. He's going to defend her. Now, this represents in their messages, they might have some bounce along the road, but it feels like very temporary, and they're going to keep, you know, this represents, like, you got to imagine the media is already pouncing on her. She's already pouncing on herself. But that doesn't change the fact that when you see this represents the fact that they could try to make this work. I'm not saying this forever, but this Page of Cups represents they do have feelings for each other. There is a connection. The potential is there. So I can see her kicking it with him. Now, let's ask this question. How does Klay family feel? Because his dad was introduced in such a weird way by some lusting white men on some interview, child. Oh, she's so fine. Oh, she's just bootylicious at the bottom. Just weird. How does Klay family feel? Like, they don't look up MegTheeStallion and see that she's MegTheeStallion, the type of music that she makes. You know, she stay talking about, I'm out with your daddy. She out with your daddy. She popping like collar. Hey, bitch, I look good and you know that. That's cocky as fuck, y'all. That's my little song. Anyway, let's get back to the situation. How is Klay family gonna look at this, right? They son and got now the death card is here. That death card trying to fall out. They're not looking at it like a wonderful situation now, right? Because for them, when you really start looking at it, she is coming with a lot of baggage, and especially with the Tory Lane situation and stuff like that. Death card is here. That's like saying his family, and I'm not saying it like straight out. This could be like, yeah, it might not last long. Even in this Five of Cups in the message here, just like we'll accept it, but we'll see where it goes. This is really his choice in his life. When you see that Four of Wands in reverse, that talks about some people will support it, some people won't support it, and that represents it can cause a conflict, right? Can cause it. So he would have to, Klay would have to be able to say, now it's all fun and games in the beginning because the family, they just dating, they just fooling around, they just having a good time. It's probably not gonna last too long. But just imagine if they start going the distance, then there may be some resistance inside of that. That Four of Wands is the card of home life, the card of family, people not truly supporting it. You don't need that in your life. As fine as she is, as beautiful as she is, she telling her, all right, she come with some baggage. I mean, look, listen, she met a guy, Tory Lanez. She had a situation with him. It turned into a bad situation. They got women right now that be with some guy and they fighting with him. The guy trying to put his hands on her. Okay, we expect nobody to ever find love again because they got caught up in a bad situation. Like, be mature. But that Four of Wands is saying his family could have some conflict behind it, especially the relationship. It goes a distance. This represents to accept it, but to accept it like on the surface, right? Give me the energy around make this. She likes him, and then they have the Nine of Wands that represents obstacles. So again, it keeps coming in with riddled with obstacles. Let's pull this up and let's ask this question. And she just got this new thing where she's being charged by this person who worked for her for having intimate sex in front of him. So that's what I'm saying. It's like a bunch of Knight of Pentacles, Star card, Queen of Pentacles. What will be the outcome of MegTheeStallion and Klay Thompson's relationship? Will it go the distance? They really, they into each other too. They got the double card and the damn. They got the double card and they got the Lovers card together, child. Oh, it's hot and bothered, okay? Oh, hot and passionate. Whew. It feels like it's gonna run its course, but right now, baby, you can't tell them nothing. They have the double card and the Lovers card together. Baby, it is hot and on and popping. Okay, Meg. Okay, Klay, period. Hot and popping. They're going to make a go of it, but it feels like it's going to lose its steam. And then even in that Five of Pentacles energy that talks about the relationship, may go through a slight separation. It feels like moving on. And believe it or not, it almost makes you feel like it'll be her. She's got the Queen of Cups in reverse. And it represents, it could be that she ends it before he ends it. And they have the Nine of Pentacles. And that just talks about after much thought and thinking about it. But right now, it's on and popping. Okay? Period. So I don't see it lasting forever. I give it some months. I give it some months. Listen, months. Several months. I wish, we're not gonna put bad energy into it. We're gonna put good energy and wish them the best of luck. But I think, he's a good little pick. May just may not be at a point in her life where she's ready to 100% get married. But that can change. Nothing's set in stone, guys. Nothing's set in stone. The relationship has got a lot of sexual, when you see that Lover's card, that represents, sexual energy, especially with that double card, always on and popping. Okay, she's sitting on the lap and then some. Okay. All right, so anyway, this is the end of the road. Don't forget you can book with me at BlueNillaTarot.com about your own personal reading. This talks about lack of long-term view for them, limited. This is less than 7 years, but I'd be surprised if it even goes that far. All right, not even several months. Let me stop. But anyway, y'all, have a great day. Take care. I'm hoping, praying, and chill. Okay, but anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to share if you care. Give me your thoughts about MegTheeStallion dating Klay Thompson with his cute little self. And let me know what you think. Don't forget you can book at BlueNillaTarot.com. And I just had fun with this one today, and I hope you enjoyed it. But as you can see, I like Klay Thompson. Yes, when I look at I see all these guys out there, but I just always go peep on his page. I don't follow him, but I always go peep on his page, see what he's talking about. But anyway, y'all, take care, stay blessed, encouraged, and empowered. This is your girl, Blue Nola. I got excited about this match, so I definitely wanted to put something out. Peace and blessings. Bye.